What's up, you guys? I had to tilt the camera a little bit. I'm not using my phone right now. I'm actually using my personal camera to make this video. I'm just leaving work or whatever. But I was thinking about my last video that I made. I kind of stopped. I got interrupted a little bit. Well, not the last video, but the one I shared before that, where I was talking about our phenotype and culture. You know what I'm saying, versus you know what I'm saying, all skin folk and kinfolk. You know, all those kinds of things. Wow, the sun's like extra bright right now. Like the sun's beaming. But anyway, yeah, I didn't touch on everything about that. And a couple things I was thinking about was, for one, when we talk about our culture, like I said, we have many different cultures. You know what I'm saying? We have the Southwest culture. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the cowboys, the so-called cowboys and Indians. You know what I'm saying? You have the Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? You have their culture. As far as you know, you have Mardi Gras. You know what I'm saying? You have the voodoo, all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? The Southeast have their own. We have our own culture as well. The Northeast, that we have our own culture too. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm from New York, but my roots is in the South. You know what I'm saying? Now the Northeast, you know what I'm saying? When it's cold, you make sure you get you a fur coat if you got money. You know what I'm saying? If you know about our history and the fur trade. That, you know what I'm saying, New York, there's a reason why I like people up there the Northeast, you know what I'm saying, they like them big coats, you know what I'm saying, like them pimp coats, you know what I'm saying. That's all part of our culture in the fur trade, you know what I'm saying. A lot of money was being made back in the day. But, you know what I'm saying, these other people, they went around just killing animals, you know what I'm saying, out of spite, you know what I'm saying. They was being greedy for money and everything like that, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, that's one thing, you know what I'm saying. There was something else that, you know what I'm saying, I didn't reach. You know what? I remember what it was now. Now, YouTube, they kept on messing with my video. They wouldn't let me post my video. But I was going in about this whole thing about Kamala Harris, right? Now let me get you something straight. For one, let me break it down to you guys. Black is not a race. When we think of black, though, we think of either African people, but before African people, and African people really called Ali Book, and that's the land, it's not called Africa. But when we think of black, the first thing we think of is us so-called Black Americans. We're the only people that have our identity changed multiple times. And now, instead of calling us Indians, they want to call us black or African Americans and shit like that. So when we think about Kamala Harris, and we're actually, if we think about it, you're actually giving the Dravidians, which is the real people's name. The people over there in India, they're not real Indians. They're called Dravidians. And that land called India is Hindustan. Get that straight. You can look it up. Before it was even called India, you know what I'm saying? We was called Indians way before that place is called India. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I gotta do that research. It's a trick game right now. And they say she's half black. There's no such thing, you know what I'm saying? Half Jamaican. Well, there's different kinds of Jamaicans, you know what I'm saying? So, the whole thing is fucked up, you know what I'm saying? Now, if you want to say she's melanated, yes, she's melanated. But that doesn't mean that doesn't mean she's for us, you know what I'm saying? Just because somebody's melanated doesn't mean that they're for us, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, all skin folk is not skin folk. And the way that she carries herself, she's most definitely not one of us, you know what I'm saying? There's no disrespect to nobody at all. It's no disrespect to Jamaicans either. And I know Jamaicans personally, you know what I'm saying? I have no problem with Jamaicans. But you do have those Jamaicans that don't like the North Americans, you know what I'm saying? Even though we're all Americans, we're different kinds of Americans. And some of us don't like each other, unfortunately. And the Caribbean, I call the Caribbean American diaspora, you know what I'm saying? We have beef amongst each other, you know what I'm saying, for various reasons, you know what I'm saying. I think it's all stupid, to be honest. But don't let them trick you about Kamala Harris, man. Don't let them trick you about these people over there in the land called India. It's really Hindustan. They're not Indian people, they're Dravidian. Look that up, they're Dravidian. And even I looked something up a while ago, people over there, they don't even like to be called Indian. They said that they're not Indian. They know that they're Dravidian, but that's what, the British, whoever, that's what they start calling them and shit like that. And that's what, another thing besides that, there's just like over there in India, you have these people that are saying that they had locks first. when I say, you know what I'm saying, the real Indians, us, we're the ones that had locks before they had locks. It's the most spiritual, you know what I'm saying, hairstyle practice there is with the most spiritual people on the planet, no doubt about it. And that's also why in Egypt over there is really Kemet, you know what I'm saying? Egypt is really Kemet. So the real Egypt is in America. And when you tell people that, like, you literally can look up the shit, everything. And when you tell certain people that, how can you guys be the Egyptians? How can you guys be the Hebrews? How can you guys be the Indians? How can you guys be the Atlanteans? That's good. That's just like how it's America, right? But you got people, you might be from Kentucky. Guess what? You're Kentuckian. You know what I'm saying? And if your whole family actually came from Kentucky, you're Kentuckian. Like where I live right now. If you're from, you know what I'm saying? Let's say New York, you're a New Yorker, you know what I'm saying? You might have family that's been New Yorkers for hundreds of years, you know what I'm saying? That's who you are. It doesn't take away from you being American, though. That's the thing, like, when these people, they want to play stupid games and be like, how can you guys be this and that, blah, 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 blah. You know how many different kinds of so-called American black people, or, you know what I'm saying, the original Indians, you know how many different kinds of phenotypes we have, like how many different looks and everything? We come from multiple backgrounds, you know what I'm saying? Some of us may come from a Hebrew background. Some of us may even come from Europe, you know what I'm saying? Europa, Queen Europa, a melanated woman. You know what I'm saying? So we have like all these, like, there's no reason why, and these people, the same like people, it be on kind and it be the racist people. They think that we all like just like came off of Africa and shit and got off the boats, and which they can't really find. Then they be like, oh, we're just all mixed up. No, the fuck, we're not mixed up. If we're all mixed up like that, why do we have so many different phenotypes in America? We have so many different like skin complexions. We have like our hair types and everything. Like, if you're saying we're just mixing two groups of people, we will all basically look the same. You know what I'm saying? And even throughout the Americas, you can look at a lot of people in South America, different countries. You can look at Caribbean people. We all have our own different looks. So you're saying that all of us came from the same place and we all got mixed up the same shit? Get the fuck out of here. We would be looking the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, when it comes to this information, it's just simple common sense. But a lot of people, it's crazy to me that I'm a grown man. I'm realizing that a lot of people, they're so brainwashed that their common sense, it's been stripped from them. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. I guess it don't matter if you're grown or not, like I'm saying. But it's that common sense, man. Like it just bothers me, man. I just don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just simple common sense. And you can look this shit up. Like, literally, you can even, like, pay attention to our culture in different places of the United States. Like, you can look at our customs and everything. But that's all I gotta say. My camera's about to die. So, yeah, man, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. I appreciate it. You guys have a wonderful day.